this shithole actually does have a reason to exist. So, what the hell is this? Why do you lead here? I'm probably not going to bother going inside because this place actually does have side quests for once, which in Alabastra is really fucking rare. Or I could just go in right now. Ordo, aren't you one of the dudes that I was told to go and save, or is like a really, really legendary fae around these parts? I don't even I can't fucking speak English. I don't even come on, brain. My tongue is untamed once more. As much as I'd love to save you, I mean, you're not even calling out. It seems like you don't even really give a shit. Which normally makes sense with the Fae, because every other captured Fae I think we've ever seen has been doing a big old sleep, or a big old meditate, or something like that. But this guy is just hanging out. He probably likes it. Ward of the North, that is a piece of shit. I mean, it's amazing. It's just something I will never ever use, and if it's not for me, then it absolutely sucks. Alright, let's go hang out with this boy and try to remember why the fuck you exist. And you should be able to take me to big boy Barry, right?
Help a friend out, won't you? There's a release for this page on a wall there.
Where? I mean, this thing right here? What? It's just a button. I don't need codes, I don't need to break a magical fucking ward or anything, just anyone could stumble in. I mean, this door wasn't locked. It's very, very easy to just make your way into this absolute hellhole. Sure, whatever, let's punch the nipple on the wall, and let's get back to this. You're not even excited to leave? You're just gonna stay fucking stood in there? I could talk to you, and then immediately lock you back in. I won't, because I'm a half-decent human being, but you know. Well, I'm not even a human being, but...
You have my thanks, stranger. I was beginning to worry that no one would ever come. That I would stare at these same walls until I was drawn behind the veil.
You didn't seem to be worrying, though. You actually seemed kind of content with that horrible, horrible concept. Barry!
He was a respected member of the Eventide clan. Bareth was working with the Mergen, striving to understand them. I foresaw he would have little use for an apprentice once his work with the Mergen was complete.
Little use for an apprentice. Wait. So you were his apprentice?
He was a respected member of the Eventide clan.
Bareth was working, striving, blah, 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 blah.
Little use for an apprentice. His work with the Mergen was complete.
That has literally nothing to do with what the fuck you just said. You don't look like an apprentice. You look fucking ancient, but I guess that's the entire point of Fae. Eventide.
Most of my clan were slain outright. Their screams spiraling into the great cycle like smoke. I believe my master, Bareth, survived along with his apprentice, Nell. I had already left Eventide.
So he's your master,
yet
you're not his apprentice?
Visit with Mora. It will be worth it. I know it will.
So you're lesser than his fucking apprentice. Either that, or you escaped prior because you thought he was just going to end up murderizing his apprentice or something. I genuinely understand nothing about what the hell is going on here. I feel like maybe I should do the blue option first and then get your fucking life story, but sometimes these options just disappear once I got your quest, and I hate everything about that. So I always have to get them first these days. Ordo.
I was an apprentice to Bareth during his astounding work with the beasts. Wishing to move out of his shadow and to prove my own worth, I set out to explore the world.
Okay, here we go.
Who I found, it was all so unexpected.
Are you gonna give me any fucking insight as to what that might just fucking be? I imagine it's whoever the fuck put you in the bondage dungeon down here, so who the fuck put you in the bondage dungeon?
It existed in Twilight Pass long before Ashmore and Eventide, and even before the House of Vengeance and our Grand Winter Court. Recognize magic is wild and deep.
Same. Why are you down here?
Because I am an unfortunate creature upon whom luck has never smiled. But I meant to change all of that, to turn failure into fortune. How was I going to do this? Her name is Mora Challen, and she is a Fate Weaver. I met her while exploring the deep ruins of Wekkenai, and we made a deal. I returned to Eventide to retrieve items that might break the curse upon her, and was almost returned to her when the Tuatha waylaid me. Unlucky, see.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What curse? Who is this lady?
Mora has promised to change my fate, and to aid me in seeking a new ballad. Telling worth singing for all the coming ages. Perhaps she will help you too.
I mean, that literally never happens. Fate Weavers can't do that, but yet we're just going along with it? I don't think Fate Weavers can do that. I always thought it was just reading. Because, I mean, if Fate Weavers could do that, then why don't they just change it when they have to tell people they're gonna die? Right? This is stupid. Like, yeah, we need to break a curse, but did you have to lie to the poor sweet fucking cherub here? What's here in Reckoning?
The Fate Weaver Mora Challan resides in the Great Chamber.
Oh, so she is in
Imprisoned
here.
her home by the Tuatha.
I see.
I encountered her there when exploring. She has made a bargain with me. If I help her escape, she will help me alter my fate. No longer will misfortune plague me.
I'll help.
This pleases me. Reckoning is a vast, cavernous ruin, and finding Mora in its depths is a task better fit for two. Let us go.
Yeah, okay, well, he's already told us like 5 times where the goddamn Fate Weaver is, so I don't think we need to worry about that. It's fucking called Ordo! Are you kidding? They were so uncreative with all these goddamn names. I thought you weren't joining me for a second. Guess he had to kiss his eternal cage goodbye. And I don't blame him. It was a very, very, very pretty cage. I'm sure they had quite the relationship going on. But I don't really know what would happen. It wasn't much of a glory hole now, was it? They were very, very square in between those bars. And unless you've got a very cubular cock, then that's not gonna really, do a whole lot. Come on, I hate that so much. I mean, it'd be much easier if you just didn't make me abort all your fucking children and just laid down and died for me now. But no, you want everything inside of you to suffer as well, do you? It just vomits in the wall one last time. You can't give birth into the wall. It only works when you vomit on the floor. Don't you understand? It's like you've never given birth before out of your mouth. What an idiot. Alright, so that leads me to a Stone of Autumn. Well, there's a lot of Stones of Autumn down here. I was pretty damn sure we'd finished that saga. It sort of... No, maybe it wasn't that one. Maybe it was the winter one that sounded like it wrapped up. I don't know. I feel like we never even got all the spring and summer ones as well. The ones that are labeled after seasons, they're just fucking endless. It goes on forever and I love it. Ooh. Enka, a gnome enchanter, crusaded against necromancers. Prepared these relics to protect him from their undead servitors. I don't think trying to cram myself into gnome armor or gnome robes is a very good idea. It's like trying to climb into a goddamn baby grow. This is not going to end well. My genitals will be suffocated. More so than I like, anyway. Let's see, what the fuck does that mean? Let's see what we got going on up here, and apparently I've already looted you. I don't remember doing that, but whatever. I'm not tearing that scepter out of your chasms, and I can only go over here. I don't want to only go over here. And I don't want to have to look at every single fucking wall for levers. I don't see a lever. Unless it's that thing. That is not a lever. And down here, nothing is down at you, piece of shit game. Make this easy for me. I'm not a smart man. Please be patient. I have autism. Is that still a meme? I feel like that meme is like 12 years old at this point. But what else am I here for? To bring back long dead ancient fucking memes from the Dark Ages. And that's what I build my entire career on. Now what do we got down here? Can there be, like, any kind of music or making this seem even in the slightest fucking dramatic, please? Like, I guess we'll get the same fucking drums we've had throughout the entire goddamn game when combat starts. That is one thing. Outside of boss fights, and I mean boss fights that the game actually gives a shit about. So, ones at the end of, like, factions and ones in the main quest and everything, they'll get badass themes, and it'll actually change up. But other than that, every single combat encounter in the whole game, no matter where you are, has the same little drum beat. And that's the whole soundtrack. How exciting. I love you, Grant Kirkhope, but man, please, there could have been a little bit more variety, no?
And that is your curse? The Arathi are gone. Upon these shattered ribs of early cities, they've left no mark. No name, no prayer, no secret word, no promise of return, no warning cry, no tale of a lonely death. What message might they have left, scratched in this antique stone, soft as a dusty grave? The peace of the Arathi returns the lifeblood of magic. They are the ultimate deceivers, the opposite of that which they appear. I saw their true form revealed there, a horrible, chaotic monstrosity, as foul and terrible as I once thought wondrous. My entire life spent chasing this dream. There was the truth before me. We are alone. There is nothing to save us. no greater things than the things we wreak.
So you're just sad because the Arathi are ugly? Or is it gonna end up telling me that the Arathi were the Mergans all along and I've just been melting them into fucking nothingness? Because, I mean, Arathi ruins are absolutely beautiful. I don't care if they're ugly, I don't care if they were, like, monstrous, horrible fucking creatures. Maybe they were the gods. Maybe Lyria, maybe, I've forgotten his name, the one that starts with M. Just all the gods in this game. Athene. Not Tirnoch, the other one that starts with T. Okay, my memory is not good for this line of thought right now. But yeah, maybe they were all Arathi or something. And, I mean, I didn't know there were people who worship the Arathi as much as this, but now I need to find every autumn thing ever.
And I will see what I can do. Keep a watchful eye for Mergan. It would be a pity for our journey to end here.
Would it? Would it? Because I might just leave. I could not give less of a fuck about saving this random lady. Maybe if the quest had a decent fucking name, I'd give somewhat of a shit. But no, as we stand, it's the most pathetic thing ever. Where did you guys even come from? What? Just every time I turn around, there's more of you somehow. Are you spawning out of each other? I don't understand because they literally spawn in half fucking dead. This is not a smart tactic, you absolute scaly morons. Okay, well, it's over. And I am about to get ever so... I was about to say so much fucking richer. I'm really not. It's a little bit of powder and like maybe 300 gold every now and then. Which is nothing to a man with nearly 7 million. Hey. Oh, we're done? You're not even gonna talk to me about that? He's gonna fucking chase me down again with the most dainty, adorable run I've ever seen. It's like you're fucking trying to catch a bus, not go to war in the depths of hell in like an ancient Arathi ruin. Whatever. The pathing breaks so much on that guy as well. Like more than normal in this game. The AI in this game is pitifully fucking dumb. But this guy especially, he's just, oh my god. He has hit his head like 1,000 too many times in this game. Maybe I'm just a sick boy. Like, we know I am very much a sick boy throughout, like, the whole fucking series. But, I'm starting to feel, like, real goddamn gross today. Not too gross to, keep going, because this is absolutely more important than my health. Obviously, I love this game. No, it's not to, like, the point where I'm going to die. Please don't feel like I'm martyring myself just to bring you guys this tasty, beautiful content, because I'm really not. Like, this is what I want to be doing right now, 100%, whether I'm dying or not, whether I have a slight fucking sniffle or not. But yeah, it is very much like making me, a little bit gooey in the brain. And I apologize for that very, very much, and I might need to take another break already to let my fucking nostrils explode. I'm so sorry. This is happening like every 5 minutes now. It's so annoying. I'll be right back. I just don't want to do it on camera, because I feel gross doing that. I assume you guys mind as much as I would, so see you guys real soon. And we are back. I can kind of maybe sort of breathe again, and that's probably a good sign. Breathing is always a pretty damn good tactic for life, I have to say. If I couldn't breathe, I don't know where I would be. Well, probably 2 minutes ago, when I couldn't fucking breathe. So, let's hope being a little fucking sickly baby boy doesn't cuck me over any more than it already has in this one fucking dungeon, and let's try to actually complete a thing for once. So, who the hell are you? Well, obviously the lady we've been hunting down the entire time, but do you help me get to the Stone of Autumn? Because I don't understand this jump point or this door or anything about this shit for the life of me. In fact, I'm gonna completely ignore you and go and get that stone. That's way more important than saving your life. In fact, it doesn't really seem like you needed your life saving. You seem fine. It seems like, if anything, we're inconveniencing you by being here. I get the feeling that you're just gonna straight up fucking kill her, and you tricked me into this shit. Oh, I leveled up! I leveled up in the most boring way possible. I opened a fucking box, and that's what takes me to the second to last level? I'm so sad about that. Epic gems, yeah, I've wanted to be able to craft those for a while. I want to be the ultimate fucking god in that regard. And what was I planning on leveling up? I was giving myself extra max health, wasn't I? By going down the might tree for a little while. You're a terrible passive ability. You're a kind of decent passive ability. And you're just all about the shankage, and I'm not all about the shankage. I'm just a little bit, more tactful than that. So I think we're just gonna go right into Hardy Constitution if the game lets me. It lets me do it by a whole 1. How excited. What are you? Adrenaline surge. What does it do? That just boosts my health if I die a little. I mean, that's nice. It's only a 30% chance to do so. So it restores 20% of my health, gives me a massive damage buff. You know, I might actually go for that. It's not really my kind of thing, but oh, it's Unlocked Guardian. Did I get the, why? Why did I not get the fucking achievement? I live for achievements. There it is. Okay, I just was taking its fucking time. It's so adorably tiny in 4K. What? Unlocked a 2-class hybrid Destiny. The Steam overlay is not built for this shit. I mean, it doesn't even cover the entire screen anymore. Steam is thoroughly confused. Let's not even question that. And let's make... Wait, did I rip you open as well? No, because you are still cursed. And it's a hard one. I'm not ready for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! That was very aggressive, but whatever, it worked. What you got for me? Monies, and the rest of it is awful. I mean, I'm taking this Scarwood bark and still calling it awful. I'm so sorry, you poor sweet little cherub. I didn't mean it. I mostly meant it. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. No! As soon as I mess it up from, like, one angle, it's just impossible from then on. I don't know how I recovered from that shit. Oh, this one isn't even, like, it's not even cursed? All of them were cursed. I would have preferred for you to be cursed, but now I've just broken the chain. I would have preferred to actually put in effort for the first time in my life. Oh, my OCD is screaming. Hello, Maura. One of the few Fae in all of existence, I think, to have a last name. Why is that a thing? Maybe I'm completely wrong about that. Maybe I'm being an idiot, but I can't think of many more. Or any more.
I see many things, but never did I foresee this. Welcome, new friend. It is a pity, for you I mean, that Ordo's hunger for a brighter fate has so clouded his judgment. You are so innocent, sweet Ordo. It pains me to do what must be done.
He's like a middle-aged man.
Witness it.
What are you going to eat him? We keep hearing about people getting eaten in this part of Alabastia for some reason. I mean, if anyone's gonna do it, I would hope it's you for some reason. At least I'm not being sucked on by Gadflow. Tuatha Curse.
Gask and his pet sword Cryamore bound me to this chamber, fearing what might happen if I ventured into their new kingdom. They will learn soon enough.
Why? You're just a fate weaver. I mean, you can't weave my fate, which kind of really worries me. I feel like you're an even bigger liar than we thought, but maybe that's just because I'm going to kill you in a few seconds. Wekonai.
I've been trapped in this magical ruin by the Tuatha. I suppose it is a compliment that only the strong magic of Wekonai can hold me here. This thread in time that has brought me here. I see it now. It has brought me to you.
And lastly, tell me about yourself, because you seem like such a lovely person. Give me a life story, I guess.
I am Mora, Watcher of the Weave. This world, this tapestry of time, it is composed of many threads, each in its place. And then there's you, a loose thread.
That is the least cool way I've ever been described. Like, the Fateless One! The man... Okay, to be fair, that's the only real description we ever get. Some people are like, I look at you, and I see the void. I'm just a loose thread? I'm just a fraying fucking shoelace to you? That's not exciting. That doesn't make me feel cool. I guess you're just trying to make me feel like a tiny little baby man, and you very much succeeded. You asshole! What is it that must be done?
The Tuatha have trapped me in this ruin, my home, aware of my true power, but ignorant of my wrath. You see, Mora Chalin does not forget. I need the strength to break the curse, and will do anything to escape, even if it means draining the life essence from this poor wretch.
Or you could just not. He's not even complaining. He's so down for this suckage.
I shall take Ordo and consume him as fuel for my revenge. As for you, stand aside or perish.
The final suckage. The eternal suckage. Why can't you escape?
Gusk sealed this ruin with the blood of the dead, and the spirits of the Fae fallen. It is cursed, and I with it. The place I once called home, now my prison. To break the curse, I must draw strength from the life essence of another. Ordo carries the power I crave, but not for much longer.
Or, and hear me out, you could just not.
You wish to fight Mora Challen where she is strongest? So be it. The Tuatha cannot yet know my wrath. You will. Goodbye.
Will I though? Will I, or will you die in a single fucking hit? He's not even helping me. He's not on anyone's side, just wandering around, as if he just wasn't paying attention to a single fucking speck of that conversation. He's probably still gonna be against me when I come out of this. He probably won't understand. You do understand you were right next to me during all of that, right? You probably should have listened to at least, like, a couple of words. Do you even understand what? Do you know what the English language is, you absolute moron? Get the fuck out of here, tit lizard. Like, she was bad enough. I don't need you coming in here and ruining the fight even more. Monies. Thank you. Is Ordo dead? Well, Ordo just decided to take her place. What the fuck was that about?
I am lucky to be able to walk the lands yet another day longer. You have my blessings. I think I will meditate here a while, and think on what I will do next.
So, why were you caged? The Tuatha caged you in the same building as her? She's not even chained up. She could have literally wandered down that path, murdering all the goddamn lizards along the way, come to your fucking cage, and do the big suck through the bars. But no! But no, none of them was smart enough to think of that. Maybe she didn't even know you were there, I have no idea. But why didn't the Tuatha just imprison you in another jail? Or underground? Or just in in Bale itself, like a smart fucking creature would? Well, I guess the Tuatha are just as brain dead as everyone else in this absolute hellscape, so it's not surprising. Let's learn a little more about Eventide.
Eventide was a clan of the highest regard until the Tuatha destroyed it. We believed in the judgment of the Winter Court, and the Summer Court never interfered in our decisions.
So you were just very powerful nobles? With a shitload of magic flowing through your lovely little veins? That's hardly exciting. Can you have some interesting fucking background lore or anything? I still feel like a lot of it was supposed to be fleshed out in the MMO or the sequel or whatever the fuck they were planning to do next. I know an MMO almost got released. Because I always assumed, which is why I was being an idiot when I was playing the DLC, I was like, if they went bankrupt so fucking quickly, how did they make DLC of this quality? No, they went bankrupt not because of this game, although this game didn't really make them any money. They went bankrupt because they immediately started making an MMO either during development of this, or straight after development of this, and it just sucked away the last of their lovely little funds. And it's so sad, because an MMO in this world would have been absolutely goddamn awesome. But it never happened. It was never to be. But whatever, Maura. I believe there's still gameplay footage up on YouTube of it. I think it was YouTube. It might have been like another video sharing site that no one's given a fuck about for like 12 years. I don't know. I was doing some research like the other week. Maura.
Even Mora could not see where her own thread in time would lead. She was right about you, child of dust. You are uniquely able to create your own fate.
And tell me a little bit more about yourself. Like, how are you so very fucking stupid,
I was
sir?
an apprentice to Bareth during his astounding work with the beasts.
If you're such a
Wishing
powerful
to move out of his
mage,
shadow and to prove my own
or you
worth,
learn from such a
I set
powerful
out to
mage.
explore the world. What I found, who I found.
Yeah, we've already heard this exact same
also
fucking thing.
unexpected.
But how did you not know that Fate Weavers can't change fate? The Fae of all fucking... Like, I understand that maybe he just wants to be hopeful and he's just hoping for the best. That, hey, maybe my fucking telling will change. Maybe he didn't care about that maybe he was gonna die right now. And to be honest, saving him wouldn't have made a whole lot of difference if they just regenerate in 2 fucking seconds anyway. But even then, we're getting conflicting ideas about whether or not Fae can still regenerate. I don't understand what's going on, man. This game is crippling my brain so much with so many contradictions. It's not even bad contradictions. It's not like bad writing. It's people having different beliefs or knowing different things, and I just don't know what the truth is. Twilight Pass.
The Merkin used to stay underground, but now they have been drawn to the surface. Twilight Pass is full of hidden nooks in which the Mergen might hide. So look before you leap, friend.
And lastly,
To
Reckoning.
be caged deep in a ruin like Reckoning is a punishment too unbearable for any Fae.
I mean, I promise you, it's way better than fucking going to the surface and seeing what kind of absolute apocalyptic bullshit happened to your homeland, but I'll save that one for you to figure out on your own. Enjoy, you poor, sweet, innocent bastard.
So here you are, imprisoned in the magic of these Fey stones, to live eternally in a drifting stream of song and echoed voices.
What?
Your body long decayed, your family and friends lost to the passage of time. Adrift in these chaotic swirls of cacophony, you would spend your time yearning to be free, but knowing that with that freedom comes such a pathetic nothingness that even this stone prison is preferable. The gods can keep their false world. I will make her own.
Are you saying that the souls live on in the Face Stones, or are you just being an emo little bitch like this is the only way I want to live on? If the world that I've discovered is all that is left, then this is all I want left of me, or whatever the fuck. Huh? And when you said I will make her own instead of I will make my own, who is she? You mean the god of the Tuatha? You mean Tirnoch? Because, I mean, you never saw her. Unless she is the Arathi. Unless she is the last remaining Arathi. But then, a god of such immense power. Like, I'm not saying that the Arathi ruins aren't incredibly fascinating and beautiful and everything, because they are. But if she is literally more powerful than your gods, then she could have built something a bit fucking cooler than that, right? She should have been, like, able to build something beyond mortal comprehension. And maybe she did. Maybe this is, like the absolute progenitor bullshit of her race. Like, this is what the earliest boys were able to build. Like, whereas humans had cavemen, they had people building all this magical, fucking ancient, awesome, mechanized... I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just throwing words at the wall and seeing what happens. But they were able to build the Arathi ruins. I'm completely theorizing again, which is, to be honest, most of what I do when I'm trying to understand the story of this game, because there is so much lore, so much of it going against itself, and it's so deep, it's so rich, and I just don't know what's going on anymore. What's this? This is Alabaster. I wanted another Autumn one. Autumn is probably my favorite right now. But fine, we'll do Alabastra.
If you were here, then you were sold to the putrid lands of the old. Your lost body will burn, to crumbled ash will your bones turn. There is no hope left for your life. Wielding hammer, sword, or knife will not save you. You are the waste of a contempt's malicious taste. And what awaits your untuned mind is what you hope you'll never find. The vilest, darkest, blackest thing.
Hey, come on, man, it's 2020.
Of a reigning king.
Conscience of a reigning king? What the fuck is going on? We're hearing so much awesome stuff, because for a while, I was getting a little bit tired of the Alabaster ones, because it felt like we were constantly just getting rehashed, like, ooh, spooky words from a spooky voice that don't really mean anything. But that felt like quite a threat. That felt absolutely terrifying. Oh no. This is how you died? This is what you are. This is the position you forever have to maintain. You're just forever getting ruffled by your dad off in the corner. That's oh no, that doesn't look comfortable for anybody. Where is your other arm, sir? Oh, it's trapped in the ground? Okay, I thought it was in somewhere a lot more suspicious than that. I mean, ruffling the hair of the dude next to you and touching his... That's not the most normal of fucking pastimes, but whatever. We've stumbled across Nell. And I absolutely guarantee the mission is just called Nell, because the creativity is off the charts in this fucking area. To be fair, I'm really liking all the missions, it's just the names,
I've never
man.
seen such things, such violence, such abominations. I cannot comprehend it. First the clan of Eventide and now Barith.
Lady, it's literally just Mergen. This is what you've supposedly been studying your entire fucking life. Why are you so surprised about the fact that they exist? Whatever.